I'll do a quick video on just some tips that help me. I've only been playing for like 40 days, so a little over a month. I guess starting for the first thing, the packs that you should buy, I suggest just buying the 3K pack a day, which is this one right here. It's 3K, you get a untradeable card, but it's 101 to 107, so definitely get that pack every day. The other packs, they're pretty expensive. You can go for them or not. I'm completely free to play. This pack is okay, but you know, it's a bit of a gamble. But the 3K pack, definitely get that every day. Probably the most important thing you can do is join a league. Getting in a good league, it's gonna give you some decent rewards. You can definitely get some good players there. I think, yeah, you see that? You get a 101 to 105 just for being in the league, as long as it's high enough level. And also in the league, which is really important, is that you can get these players here. So I'm saving for this one right here, 60,000 league points, which sounds like a lot, but I think at the end of the cycle you get a decent chunk. So I already got one of the league rewards, and he's incredibly good for, you know, he's a 105 card, and so I've been using him a lot. At first I didn't really like him, but after using him a bit more, he's, yeah, solid. This is my team here. Needs a little bit of work, but not bad for free to play. I'm aiming to be 111 overall. Just overall helps you a bit with certain game mode, especially attack mode here. So another tip is free to play. So league is definitely the most important one, I think. Which pack to buy, and then extra time. This is really good. So the pack that you want to get is the most expensive one, of course, which is this one's 40k, and when I started it was 30k. And so one thing to note is that, see how there's a limited amount? I think you can get like once every week. So be careful to pay attention to the expiration date, because I accidentally had too many points, wasted a bunch of points or a bunch of players to get points that I couldn't use, because these points, they do not carry over. So just be careful about that. So just use what you need so that you have an out. So right now I'm aiming to have 60k, because right now I'll have 40. I'm gonna buy this, you know, in after these 20 hours, whatever, and then I'll get this, and then from here it's an easy way to get a guaranteed good card. You'll get at least a 102, hopefully something better. That's the idea. This one, I'm not sure at the time of this video if you'll see it, if it's good or not, but this is 20, and you get either untradeable 104 to 107, which is solid, you have a chance for that, or tradable, which is something that you could sell. So this one's pretty solid. I don't buy this, and then obviously you get the free one, and then this one I don't think it's worth it, 1 out of 4. So the most expensive one, and this one, at the time of the video I'm not sure if they'll have that. How do you get your extra time points? Go to exchange, go to extra time, and honestly I don't bother with all these little ones. I only do these ones, and then I cash them in. So I already used all my 99 players. I don't want to do anything more than a, you know, 101. 102s I'm gonna save for shards. If you don't know what shards are, or I guess puzzle pieces in this case, you can cash in some players here, and then you get these shard points, and then with the shard points you can buy players. And so definitely join Discord. There's plenty of good advice in there, guys way above my level in expertise and whatnot. So that's one of the tips. Extra time, again, just be careful. Don't just realize there's a limit on how many you can buy. You can only get one of these, and I think it's like every 7 days, so just be on eye on this. And then this one's like 2 of them. All right, the next tip that I want to show is this one right here, where it says earn gems. I can't touch it here for some reason. If you're on Android, there's another way to get to it. Gems, earn gems. this is how I got so many gems. A lot of people ask me, how do you have so many gems? And the key has been to play the best offers. So I'll show you a little bit of how I get so many gems. This game right here was kind of like the one that really gave me the most gems. You got 133,000 gems. How did you get that much? Well, this one's just being very generous, and then I read through it before I install the game. I think, okay, does it look like it's going to be worth it? 1 million power, what does that even mean? So you play the game a little bit, and I realized, well, 1 million power to 3 million power is not a huge jump. I mean, it is a huge jump, but I grinded for 2 weeks and I got to 6 mil, and then I uninstalled the game because I was like, I'm not going to get to 10 mil in like 5 days or whatever it was. And so that's a big reason why I have a lot of gems. This game itself, if you have any questions about it, you can let me know in the comments, but that's how I got gems. And right now I'm currently working on this one, which isn't a lot initially, but then I thought about what it requires. So it's just, I play this game a little bit every day, and then I'm just slowly taking advantage of the rewards, and I'll probably uninstall it too. There's some other ones in here, but if you have Android, this is definitely a huge one to get gems. And so you can look through the games, find out what's offering good. And there's also a little bonus tip. Sometimes they offer 2 times. Like, you'll see a pop-up somewhere here that says like 2x gems. That's the time where you want to go for the big offers. And so you can imagine that game that I showed you, that was 2x. So that's huge. Like, see, this one was 6 mil, I got 48. So the original was like, take that in half, but double that, you get 48. So that adds up quickly. I did spend a lot of my gems on the 2.5k pack, and I didn't really get a lot. So that's why I suggest that you only buy really the 3k pack right here. Alright, another thing that I didn't notice or know about is when you upgrade players, I think the tendency is for new players to want to upgrade their team very quickly, and so they'll just get a subpar card and they just want to update it like to like level 20, which I think is not a good idea. Wait till you get like a decent card. Like, to me, a decent card was, obviously this guy Saliba was pretty decent. Obviously anything like default 105, 106 is good. But let me show you. When you rank up, you have to use what's called I don't know, whatever you say, however that's called. But you have to use these guys to rank up, and so I'm saving all mine so that when I get a really good card, I can upgrade them. I think a lot of new players probably get stuck on that, and then they run out of them. Like, yeah, you can use them, but just be smart on how you use them, because you can't get them back. You can transfer the levels. That's called training transfer. But you can't transfer the rank up. That's kind of like, that's why I held them off. Any other tips? Another big tip is just play everything. So make sure you're doing all your missions like this, so you can claim these guys. And then just scroll through everything. So the big ones, obviously the current event. Time of this video might be something else. Just making sure you're playing that every day. Right now, Hero Chronicles is pretty big because you can get some really nice, easy players here. Stam's really good, so if you haven't gotten him, so just seeing whatever activities are available and playing them. Let's see. One more tip is this one, tournament. You can get a pretty decent player here. So if you go to exchanges, you go to tournament, you can see you can get a 102 to 105 card. So that's pretty solid, and it's not too hard to get. I mean, it's not easy, but it's not impossible. Let's see how many I have. I have 1,000, so I have 1,000 left, but I want to show you one key thing. My rewards on this one, it's going to be 480 because of this is the first time. So what you want to do is, because there's different difficulties, go through every single difficulty because it gives you a little bit of bonus. And another thing that I didn't know about until later if you're about to lose a match, you can just pause the game, forfeit it, and it won't count. And so essentially, it's like you can keep trying as many times as you want. And I didn't know that until later, so that's a good way to get a really good player. So I think that's all the tips I have in this video. It's already a 10-minute video, but if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and good luck, guys.